Welcome to Chat and Dish. I'm Casey Quadetti and I'm so excited because today we are talking parties. First up, we're going to make an adults-only Prosecco Citrusade, the perfect way to greet your guests and get your party started. You need 2 oranges, 2 lemons, 2 limes, a bottle of Prosecco, and a couple of tablespoons of sugar. Whenever I make a batch of Prosecco Citrusade, I'm always reminded of a party that we gave when we lived in France. It's called a prolongé. It's a long cocktail party. While your guests are mingling, you serve them an entire dinner throughout the evening, all in finger food. The guests know the party's over when the hostess brings out coffee and dessert. I guess I'd had way too much of this wonderful Prosecco Citrusade because I forgot all about it. Now this is what got me into such trouble. 2 tablespoons sugar, the juice from 1 lemon, 1 lime, and 1 orange. Give it a good stir so that the sugar dissolves in the juices. And then you are going to be adding the sliced fruit. We've got 1 lemon, 1 lime, and obviously the orange. Eventually, my husband had to come and find me and say, "Casey, serve the coffee and dessert. Allow our guests to finally go home." Add 1 bottle of your favorite Prosecco. All right, give it a swirl, and you are ready to taste. Cannot wait. See, this is what got me in such trouble, and it probably will again today. For the appetizers, 5 ounces of goat cheese, 4 tablespoons of cottage cheese, 1 egg, 3 to 4 sprigs each, fresh oregano and thyme. Mince half of a sun-dried tomato. Add your sun-dried tomatoes and your oregano to your cheese mixture. And then you're going to pop in a little sprinkling of salt and a bit of black pepper, and then you're going to mix this all together well. When you've got it mixed well, you'll notice that it's just a little bit lumpy. After all, there's cottage cheese in it. In a dry, hot frying pan, toast a 1/4 cup of Italian breadcrumbs until they're lightly browned. When the breadcrumbs are lightly toasted, it's time to add our cheese mixture. And then we're going to mix these together, and it's back to the stovetop over low for about 5 minutes while stirring. Everything is warmed through, and now it's time to stuff our mini phyllos. All right, just about a tablespoon goes into each one. Super easy. Now, this recipe tastes just as good hot as it does cold. So you can make them ahead and serve them room temperature, or if you want, you can put them in a 400-degree oven for, 4 or 5 minutes, just until they warm up. Or, as I said, serve them room temperature. Sorry, I can't wait. Fantastic. And in combination with the Prosecco, heaven. Wow. I like the Prosecco Citrusade just slightly sweet. But you know, if you're not a sweet person, leave the sugar out completely. It'll be absolutely marvelous as is. Or, on the other hand, if you like things super sweet, just double the sugar. Have you ever wondered if it's possible to make those really expensive gold and metallic glitters that bakeries and restaurants use on their beautiful cakes? Well, guess what? It's not only possible, it's really quite easy, and I sussed out exactly where to go to find out how to do it. It's Lindy's Cakes. Happens to be over in the UK, but she shows us how to do it. And I can't wait for you all to pop over, say hi to Lindy, and check out her metallic glitters. Okay, next up, I want you to pop over to the Kitchen Whisperer for another unusual recipe today. It is for homemade buttermilk ranch seasoning mix. You can have a whole jar of your buttermilk mix ready in your kitchen at all times, and guess what? It's not only easy, it's going to save you a ton of money. This is such a great idea. Kitchen Whisperer buttermilk seasoning mix. As always, thank you for visiting. Until next time, I'm gonna miss you.